I made $941,797 with my clothing brand from my parents' basement. No investors, no fancy warehouse, and no paid ads. Just my phone and a vague idea of my brand. Okay, number one is building a social media presence. Social media literally became my full time job. One video would flop, another would do okay, then I had a viral one. And from that point on, I realized that content isn't just marketing, it is the business. People don't buy products, they buy into stories. Another crucial part to social media when you're starting out your brand is responding to comments and DMs. It's like crucial. One of the biggest mistakes new brand owners make is ignoring their comments and DMs. Listen, you have a chance to build trust. Your followers are literally trying to connect with you. Every comment, every single message you should reply to. To this day, I still try to respond to every single comment. I don't care if it's even like 1 a.m. If someone asks me a question about sizing, I'm responding to it. That is how you build trust and loyalty. That's how people start telling their friends, coming back, and feeling like they were a part of something. Okay, number two, making products that actually sell. Let's be honest, most brands fail because their products just aren't good, bro. My rule of thumb is if I wouldn't wear it every week myself, it's not getting sold. Like I'm not dropping it. Another thing I realized was drops work better than random releases, like planned drops. So I build hype now leading up to every launch. I do countdowns and teasers weeks before my drop. And when I drop, bro, I treat that shit like a movie premiere. Like literally emails, texts, TikTok, reels, all driving towards that one moment. Now, we touched on it a bit earlier, but let's talk about something else, customer service. Nobody talks about how powerful customer service emails are. My approach to it is like always respond within 24 hours. Always stay respectful and always take the blame, even if it technically wasn't your fault. A strong product of yours might get the sale, but great service gets the repeat customer. Okay, now I want to talk about my time scaling from my parents' basement. Eventually, orders got so crazy I couldn't fit any inventory in the room anymore. I was literally like tripping over boxes in the basement, but one thing I didn't do was rush into getting an office space or hire like a huge team. Instead, I just systemized everything. I upgraded to a better fulfillment process, used apps for email marketing and order tracking, and then like every now and then I would get my brother or my even my mom to help me pack orders. And that's the main reason why I stayed so profitable the entire time. No loans, no debts, no outside pressure. Looking back on everything, there were a few key lessons that help like change everything. Number one is don't wait for the perfect job. Just like launch and get feedback as soon as possible. Number two, consistency beats talent. I was definitely not the best designer or anything, but I was consistent, bro. Number three, community over clout. Big brands have followers, great brands have fans. Number four, the back end matters. And what I mean by the back end is your website. A good website, smooth checkout, fast replies, that's what gets people to buy again. Another thing I want to touch on is the power of a calendar for clothing brand owners. If you run a clothing brand and you don't use a calendar to plan your drops, you're literally missing out. When I started scheduling my drops and content and emails and everything changed, bro. I wasn't guessing like when to launch. I had a structure and I used a legit physical calendar to write on. Not like you could use Google Calendar and stuff, but I use a legit one. Um, yeah, it just gives me like momentum and peace of mind, to be honest. Instead of reacting, you're executing. Instead of burnout, you get consistency. So yeah, $941,797 from a basement. No warehouse, no team, just discipline, bro. And I built a space to teach others how to do it too. So if you are starting or even scaling your brand, check the link in the description. You can talk to me one on one, and I even share my personal manufacturer's list.